So here I have 2 packs of beef stew. These are called Angus beef, as you can see here. I got these at my local supermarket, but if you want, you can get whichever one you prefer. We're now going to add 4 cups of water into the pot. The pot right now, I have it at fires that are medium high, so that way it can boil quickly. So this is going to be 4 cups. That's 2. And then we're going to add 3, then 4. I'm now going to place both packs of beef into the water. But again, I don't want to bore anyone with this, so I'm going to speed up the video a little bit. And I also noticed that as I was putting the meat in the pot, I realized that I needed 1 more cup of water so that the water can be a little bit above the meat. So that'll be 5 cups. We're now going to add 1 teaspoon of salt to the meat. And sprinkle it up. And then we're going to stir it around. Make sure the salt goes throughout the whole entire pot. Then we're going to cover the pot and we're going to leave it there until it comes to a boil. As you can see, the water has come to a boil after about 20 minutes. What we're going to do is we're going to stir it up, make sure that the meat is getting nice and tender. What we're going to do now is we're going to leave it uncovered for about another 40 to 45 minutes. And if you see that the water evaporates a little bit, you may want to add a little bit of water. If not, then we can just leave it alone. But we want the meat to get nice and tender. Okay, so it's been about 45 minutes. We're now going to start adding the seasonings. Here we have 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I'm going to sprinkle that in there. Then I'm going to grab this. Here we have 1 teaspoon of coriander, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to put all that in there, mix it all up. There we go. Now we're going to have, make sure everything is out. We're going to take this. Here we have 2 bay leaves. Let's put those in there. 2 bay leaves, 1, 2. Then here we have 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, and here we have 1 teaspoon of Bijol. That's a coloring. I use Bijol because it gives it a nice seasoning, a good coloring as well. So I like using that. So we're gonna put that in there. There we go, just like that. Then we also now we're going to take a can of tomato sauce. We're going to take the tomato sauce. I like to pour some in there little by little, so we put some in there. A lot of people use half a can, but I like to use the whole can. So then we're going to mix that up. I like the coloring. The color is beautiful. It's amazing. It gives it a really nice coloring. As you can see, it's mixing very well. So now we're going to take the rest of some more of the tomato sauce. We're going to put that in there. I also like to mix the water. So a little bit of water with the can of tomato sauce to get all the tomato sauce out of there. So shake it up a little bit. That's about maybe a cup or half a cup. So it's not much, so I like to just pour it in there, get all that tomato sauce out. Get rid of that. And now we're going to mix it all up nice. See how nice that color is? Really nice. Okay, so now that the seasonings are done, we're going to start getting the vegetables. Here we have the potatoes. Well, let me wet these up a little bit. Give me 1 sec. Put that one. Yeah, we're going to wash them up, rinse it out a little bit. If you keep it out, it gets dark, so now you gotta rinse it out again. So we're gonna cut these up. I like to cut them in half, just like that, and then take the other half and cut that in half. And then we can cut in threes, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we're gonna do that to all the potatoes. Cut them up, 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna do this real quick. That's the potatoes. Nice, that's like inch size each one, so it gives it a nice size of potatoes. Now we got the carrots. The carrots already peeled. So I'm gonna cut the carrots about a 1/2 inch thick each one. So give that a nice cut. And it depends on what size you want the carrots. I like them like maybe a 1/2 inch size each carrot. So you're gonna just cut them up real quick. And once all that is done, you're gonna be throwing all that together in that nice pot of beef stew. There we go. So now that all that is cut, we're gonna start putting the potatoes in the water. Here we go. Put them all nice, roll up, put them all nicely in there. We want no potatoes getting away, so we're gonna gather them all up, put them in there. There we go. Now we're gonna turn this around and get the carrots and put the carrots in there. Just like that. So all that is gonna be mixed up together in that pot, and we're gonna stir everything up really nice, put everything together. As you can see, everything is in there, so we're gonna stir everything up. Look how nice that color, the potatoes absorb that color. Very nice, very pretty. So mix it all up. And now we're gonna let that cook. There we go. So see, potatoes get a nice color. And we forgot the olives. I forgot. You get like about maybe 4 or 5 olives. Cut them in half and put them all in there. Us Puerto Ricans, they love olives. So everything is nicely mixed. Mix everything up very nicely like that. Everything just absorbs the color. It looks really nice once everything absorbs the color. There we go. Now we're just gonna let that cook. It's gonna boil in a few, but what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take the fire and we're gonna lower it. We're gonna lower it a little bit. We wanna set it up to like, actually we're raising it up to like at least a medium, so that way it can heat up. Okay, so now that the heat is on medium high, we're gonna take the lid and we're gonna cover the pot, but we're gonna leave it a little bit open right there, so that way the steam can come out, and because if we cover it completely, it's gonna overflow and we don't want that. So it's been a couple of minutes, it's been boiling, so we want to see how it looks and take the cover off. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that steam, look at that. It looks delicious, it smells delicious. So we're gonna stir it up a little bit. Nice, mix all the meat, mix all the vegetables, mix the potatoes. Look at that nice color that the vegetables got. It is so nice. So we're gonna mix it up. Let it cook for a couple of more minutes. We want the water to boil a little bit, so that way the meat and the vegetables can continue to cook. So we're gonna let it stand for a while. We'll come right back. Here we go. So far it is done. Let's take the lid off. Oh my God, look at, oh my glasses are fogging up. It is now done. Look how beautiful that looks. It smells so good. The meat is nice and tender. I can feel the meat is very tender. The potatoes are soft. The carrots are soft. Can't wait to eat this. It is so good. It looks so good. So we're gonna mix it up. As you can see, the water is nice and the water is nice though. It's not that watery. It's not that thick. It's just perfect. So now the best part has come. The taste test. I'm just gonna grab one of each. I'm gonna grab a potato, I'm gonna grab a carrot, and I'm gonna grab a meat. Put it all together. All right, I can't wait for this. Let's try this out. There we go. Let's pick this up. Trying to grab it with my fork. Here we go. Let's try it out. Blow it up because it's a little hot. All right, let's see this. Let's see how this tastes. Oh my God, it is so good. It is so good. Thumbs up for that one. You gotta try this. It is so good. I'm gonna have me a whole plate of this. Thumbs up, people. Okay, so here we have white rice. One thing that you did not see is that as I was cooking the beef stew, I was also doing some rice. So here I have some plain white rice, long grain white rice. The way I like to do the rice, I like to do it where the grains are separate. They don't stick together. It's not mushy. I like it separate where it just falls right off the spoon. You know, that's gonna be on another video. I will show you how to do a perfect white rice on another video. So for now, this is the white rice. Stay tuned for that video. There you go. So now that everything is done, here we have our white rice. Here we have our beef stew. Look at that. And of course, we have a clean kitchen because I like to clean as I cook so that way I don't have a mess at the end. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. Really hope you enjoyed the beef stew. And I thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, thumbs up.